he could do at once. Yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay. I know every time you bring up Will Smith, there's the things at the Oscars.
Nobody
I
cares.
I don't care about that
know
Nobody
shit.
cares.
well, students
I
care.
care.
Voltaire says he's not
Okay,
going to
sorry.
support it.
One person still
No,
cares.
more people. I'm just saying this looks like this. The first reactions
Everyone's
are
gonna
coming
go see.
from
Everyone's gonna go see this movie. That's
Bad
how,
Boys Ride or Die. This is probably the first Bad Boys movie I'm going to see in the theater. I'm going to use my AMC A
you
list.
didn't see the last one.
This feels like no, I haven't even seen the third one yet.
What are you doing? Go see the third one.
Well, I've never been a fan of this series yet, but I've tried to enjoy more things in my life. As the older I get, I'm trying to expand my horizons and enjoy more entertainment, more music bands, more things. And
Except for Nintendo, you have an anti-Nintendo bias.
I love Nintendo.
No, you don't.
I want them to release something.
We'll talk about that later. But go ahead.
Okay, but the first reactions are here. This really feels like a great summer movie. It really does. I thought the trailer was great. Could it be the best of the franchise? The first reactions are here. We got an early look at Bad Boys Ride or Die. It's just as much fun as Bad Boys for Life. It's a total blast. Some great action. A terrific role for Jacob Scipio, who has some really great action scenes. Bad Boys, I don't know who any of these people are that are saying this. Ride or Die is phenomenal. I love the Bad Boys franchise. This one raised every bar. It's nonstop hilarious, innovative action beats. So much chemistry with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The best time I've had at the movies for a while. Absolutely loved it. I actually think this is the underdog for the summer. I think this is going to do really well. I know people complain about the
theaters need something right now. So
yes.
I mean, the last one made like what, 400 something probably? I think 400 something.
Devin, what's your thoughts on the previous Bad Boys movies? Have you seen them? Do you enjoy them? Or
I've only watched the first two. I haven't seen the third one.
So the third one came out in January of 2020. So 2 months before the pandemic. It was one of the last big movies before the pandemic. The last three movies before the pandemic I saw: Bad Boys for Life, Sonic, Birds of Prey. So it was weird. It kind of got lost in that
pre-pandemic stuff.
Oh, here we go, Anthony. You always say that.
But yeah, Bad Boys for Life was directed by Bilal Falal. Deal. I forget. It was directed by the guys who were going to do the Batgirl movie. And obviously the Batgirl movie got shelved, so they're like, okay, we're going to go back to Bad Boys and do the fourth one. So this is their next movie.
Now, Voltaire, I know how you feel about this new one, but how did you feel about the franchise pre-slap?
I love Martin Lawrence.
So you would have been a supporter of this if that didn't happen.
I'm a huge Martin Lawrence fan, back from the old, the old days of TV show and all that kind of thing. I hate Will Smith now. I can't stand him.
Okay.
It's not Will's fault. It's Jada's fault.
No.
Well, he's a man. He listens
his own actions.
He's in an adult relationship.
No, that's not. I understand. Like, I don't like what even though I'm going to go support it. I don't. That was his own fault.
I'm not saying what he did was right, but I think it's a bit more nuanced than just to blame Will.
No,
like it's clearly the lashing out of an emotionally abused person.
Well, he's responsible for his own actions. I actually think he would have fared a lot better if they would have just let him press charges and do the little time he would have had to do, and then everyone moved on.
I would have been better with that. Yeah.
Bro, Chris Rock didn't want to do that. Like,
I know. I think they should have. They should. It just would have been better.
Look
but I'm not. If he now.
That's the reason why Chris Rock in the Oscar bet him for 10 years.
Now, is it fair for me to say I'm still going to go support this? I want him to. I would still support his career. But if he does something like that again, if it becomes, I'm done. I mean, like, no.
I mean, again, he apologized. He paid his dues. He's paying his dues still currently. He's not gonna. He's not
saying
Jonathan. I'm saying that's where my line is. Everyone's line's different. I'm saying I'm gonna be fine to go support his projects, but if he does it, if something like that, he does physical violence against anybody again, I'm done. That's it. I'm like, wow, you haven't learned anything.
So again, I want to just say, just because I'm not irrational, just to show everybody, Jonathan Majors, somebody took his cell phone from him. He grabbed it back from her, and she alleges she got hurt when he grabbed it back from her. And that man is out of Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
What did Will Smith?
That's his fault, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's exactly the attitude I'm talking about. Why is that his fault versus Will Smith.
It
He's
was a
okay.
bad situation.
Well, Smith has been Korean for 25, 30 years, and a guy who's been
It's
doing
because
it for
he's
3 years.
Hollywood royalty.
Yeah, he's Hollywood finest compared to the guy
Hollywood
that's been
being
doing it
treated
for 3 years.
differently. Right.
Do I think Majors could come back? Sure, probably the next 2 or 3 years from now. So,
Well, it
yeah.
also doesn't help that there are a lot of people who just didn't like working with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's
And there's
true
a
as
lot
well,
of
yeah.
stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has another allegation as well. So like,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, let's get back to the positive here. Bad Boys. I almost said Bad Roys. Bad Boys Ride or Die is a total blast. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are still great at busting each other's balls. The new mystery is compelling. Eric Dane is a great baddie, and Adil and Bilal's action sequences are loaded with innovative staging and camera work. Bad Boys Forever. Actually, this is supporting this is the only thing that could really also help Batgirl too. You know, not that there's any real path forward, but having the directors
Last I
be
heard,
successful.
There's a rumor.
Yeah.
If this movie is successful, the rumor is that Bilal Falal and Adil LRB, thank you, Renee Espinosa, for putting their names in the chat. The rumor is that they're going to get these two to do the next
Spider-Man 4.
Mm-hmm.
I ruined it for you. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
no,
the next Spider-Man.
no, I want them to succeed. They seem like great guys. I've seen them on the press tour. You know, they're very positive.
Sony likes them. Sony likes
Yeah.
working with them. So
Yeah,
But
yeah, I mean, yeah, but, maybe they could do like a Solid Gear, solid
well, they
movie that
also
Sony been trying to do.
yeah, well, they also, if you didn't know, these two directors, they also directed the pilot episode of Miss Marvel, which I thought was a great pilot.
Yeah.
In the I think that in the episode 4 and 5,
it set the tone for sure. Yeah. Bad Boys Ride or Die is a total blast. It's crazy how Adil and Bilal have tapped into the strong emotional core of the series without sacrificing any of its insane fun. Smith and Lawrence bring their A game, supporting cast way up, and shirt blows up real good. Lots of praise. So I'm really, oh girl, this was a fun watch. That Bad Boys agenda is live well, long and strong. It feels good to have fun movies in the theaters. This feels like just like a classic summer movie. That's what I'm excited about. You know, I'm going to.
If this movie doesn't do well next weekend, I don't know what to say. Like, this screams summer movie to me.
What are the projections?
Right now, they're saying anywhere from about 45 to 60 million opening weekend.
I mean,
Which
the
is pretty
last
good
Bad
for this
Boys
kind of
3,
movie.
yeah, like Bad Boys.
Well, let's see the budget. Bad Boys
100 has to be 100 million. The last one was
4
100.
budget.
The last one was 100. So yeah.
Like I said, I really enjoyed the third film. I thought the third film that these guys did was quite strong. I enjoyed the third film. I actually thought the third movie was going to suck, but actually was like, wow, it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
So
like
I'm looking forward to it.
They're not really saying the budget for Bad Boys 4 yet. I can't find it. I'm finding Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boy Diorite budget. It said 100 million.
100 million. Okay.
Yeah. The same one as the last one, which, you know.
All right. Well, we'll probably do like.
Oh no! According to Collider, the Bad Boys Ride or Die is reportedly carrying a budget of 90 million. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about the box office and how that might be problems for any other projects in the Mad Max universe. Right? We did. I would like to see it again. Hopefully, it has a strong second weekend. Does anyone? This is something I like to visit. This is a movie I don't know about. I think I've seen. I gotta find this on VHS.